In today's video, we're going to be having a conversation about my top picks for Pokemon product that I think are worth picking up. Yes, there's only 3, but there's actual opportunity. So we're going to break it down regardless. Before we jump into it, as always, we do weekly giveaways. All you have to do to enter is leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. Also, check the links down in the description below, 2 in particular. One, if we have a spot open in the Patreon, highly recommend you check it out, as you have an opportunity to get access to wholesale level prices from distribution for Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, and so much more. And then outside of that, link is down in the description below for Discord if you want to be a part of the community and stay up to date on all things PokemartUSA. But now jumping into the video. So like I said, it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. I don't do it too often because there's not really a ton of opportunities going around in the market. Like if there is one, it's usually for a product that's above market value and I'm just paying slightly below market value. But we're going to break down 3 items that I like a ton. One of them might be controversial, but in all honesty, I think you're sleeping on it if you don't see it as a good pick. But we'll get to that in a second here. So first things first, Sword and Shield Ultra Premium Collection. Now, there's been rumors, I hear people saying going around that there's going to be more of it coming up. I think someone made a video saying that there was going to be some printed all the way leading up until May. Maybe I'm wrong on this one, but to my knowledge, I haven't seen that on distributor pages, so it'll be interesting to see with that. But taking a look at the overall price points right now for this item, it's sitting still at the $95 price point. If you can go to sites and still pick them up for $85-ish, I still look at this as a fantastic deal, guys. Remember, MSRP for this product is $120. This is an item I feel like that speaks for itself. It's Charizard and it's premium. That's just a match made in heaven. It doesn't matter how much the supply is because as more gets opened, the supply goes down over time. And this is an item that is going to be high demand over the long period of time, as we've seen Charizards perform extremely well. So I don't have any sort of fear because the supply, it's not like everyone's going to be holding on to these because that's just not the reality of the situation. So been a huge fan of this item, still a huge fan of this item. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. I do see this having an extremely high opportunity in the long term. So huge fan of the Sword and Shield Ultra Premium Collection of Charizard. Now, here's one where I feel like people are sleeping so much on this product. It's the Morpeko V Union Collection. So this was a individual store that was dropped in our weekly deals channel. So I cannot specifically vouch for them, but it was a link that was dropped, and I trust a lot of my members within there. And so, please understand this at your own risk. But this item is selling for $27 on Collector Store site. $25 is what wholesale prices are for this item. And I think on TCG Player, you can get it at this point for like $33. So this item is still relatively available on most sites for quite a bit of a discount. I think this is one of the most slept on items in Crown Zenith. I don't understand why they named it the Morpeko Premium Playmat Collection. I think that's a terrible marketing because this is not the Morpeko Playmat. This is the Marnie and Morpeko Playmat, which, as you guys are aware, historically speaking, Marnie has had 2 premium products. One of them is the Premium Playmat, which we got that also had a Morpeko on it from Champion's Path. That was a product that's done really well. It is, it did really well initially. And then outside of that is the Marnie Milker item that is also done really well. I mean, we're talking $40 is MSRP. I think it's still sitting at $75, $80. So Marnie has done extremely well over time. And although this item is, marketed poorly, that doesn't change my kind of interpretation on the item itself. I think this is a phenomenal item that'll do extremely well long term because playmat collections tend to do really, really well. I mean, you look at another playmat collection, Pokemon Go, perfect example, right? Pokemon Go, majority of the products in the set were complete duds. No one really cared. Everything below MSRP, close to wholesale for some items. What item was close to MSRP, if not slightly above it, and it stood above the rest? It was the Pokemon Go Radiant Eevee, which came with a playmat for the premium collection. So it was an item that was initially released and selling for $5 to $10 above MSRP. I know it's probably hanging at this point around MSRP, which when you compare it to being in the fact that it's part of the set Pokemon Go, which we know everyone's a huge fan of Pokemon Go, how that item itself can perform within such a crap set. And then you take Crown Zenith, which is one of the best sets we've seen of all time, and then you talk about the fact that not only is it have an amazing, group of packs inside of it being a premium collection, but then also it has a Marnie as one of the art designs on the playmat. I feel as if this is being slept on just because of poor marketing for this item. Maybe you disagree and you say, oh, well, this item sucks compared to the Galarian Burtons because you really like the Galarian Burtons. Sure, you can like the Galarian Burtons. I guess for me, I just look at the history of how Marnie's performed, and I see this as a real sleeper opportunity, and I like it a lot. And that's why it's one of the better opportunities, considering how cheap you can pick it up. I mean, look at a lot of the other Crown Zenith product. Sure, from time to time, you're going to have discounted deals where you're going to be able to pick it up for MSRP, but I mean, the ETB and the Crown Zenith Pokemon Center ETB as well, they've been sitting well above MSRP. I mean, the premium Zacian Zamazenta products, they've been sitting extremely, extremely high, and hopefully we'll see prices go down as it is being released this week. But, I kind of digress with that. I see this as more or less the sleeper out of an amazing lineup of alternative Crown Zenith products compared to its pricing. All right, so this is going to be a third and final item. I know, a little bit of a shorter video today, but who cares? This one, I'm going to break down why I think this is a sleeper, and I'm going to give a shout out to Danny this is Danny. This is TCG Stadium. It's TCG Stadium. Wait, no, isn't this Danny's website? I don't know, whatever. I'm going to give a shout out regardless to this site for offering Silver Tempest build and battle stadiums. Now, people are going to say, Eli, build and battle stadiums? They're terrible. Who wants build and battle stadiums? These are terrible products. Oh my God, it's build battle stadiums, right? Don't get me wrong. They can be bad based on their price. Right now, there is a promo code that's being offered. It's Dan10, I think is what it is. Okay, so it obviously is owned by Danny. It's freaking Dan10, right? Is the promo code. You can check the link to this on Pokemon Deals. Shout out to him for his Twitter. This is where I got the link for this. And you can get this item for roughly around $33.50, I think is what it is, right? The wholesale price for this item is roughly around $38 to $40, depending upon the site. You're getting this under wholesale by 20 to 25%. And the reason why this is an insane deal is not because, of course it's under, because it's a freaking build and battle. Why would anyone want build and battle stadiums? Those are garbage, right? But when you're getting it at this price and you talk about the contents inside of this is a busted deal. This is a busted deal, and this is going to sound like a hot take. I like this better than the other two products, and I'm going to break it down why. Now, if you're talking about sealed long-term investment, obviously I'm going to like the CUPC more, but in terms of like free opportunity, right? $200 free shipping. You can buy multiple of these items, try and acquire free shipping. I think there are limited to like 3 or 4, so you might have to add some other product to your cart to get it there, but talking about just some of the items that are inside of here, right? So you get 2 build-in battles inside, as well as, a couple additional packs. But let's have a conversation about some of the items that you can potentially acquire. Obviously, it's a 1 in 4 for the promo. But one of the promos included in this is a Kirlia promo from Silver Tempest. This is only acquired from build and battles. That is currently selling for right now. It looks like someone has a low listing, but anywhere between $4.50 to upwards of almost $5 for this card, right? Then that's just one of the promos, right? You've got another promo in there, an Archeops promo, which is selling for $2.50, and both the other promos are selling for about 70 cents to $1. So worst case scenario, you're gonna get obviously 2 promos, and your odds of hitting one that's at least $2.50 to $5, you got about a 50-50 chance. So you're going to get value off of that. Then on top of that, if you hit the Kirlia one with the promo, you can also get the regular Kirlia version, which in your mint condition right now, we're talking roughly around, upper 60s, low 70s for some of the promos. And now I can sit here and I can break down, item by item, the promo values of what you're going to be able to get out of this. But at the end of the day, I've done the math myself, and I've done the equation and the probability of how much additional value you're going to get, and we're just going to do it together, right? we're just going to do together. $33.50, free shipping if you get over $200, right? Let's say that on average, let's say you buy 4 of them, you take the math of the promo value split equivalently over a 1 in 4 odds, and then you take the value of the additional bulk that you get, which some of these bulk cards, I mean, we're talking averages of anywhere between 10 to 70 cents a card. You're realistically in just pure bulk value getting at least an additional $8 in overall breakdown value on average, at least, right? You say minus $8, that's $25.5. You get a grand total of 12 packs. You're basically paying $2.12.5 per pack. That's insane. That is an absolutely insane value. Not to mention, we go take a look at Silver Tempest, the loose pack prices right now. And if we go take a look at the loose pack prices right now, the lowest average price listed, I would say the biggest, sell volume is 370 cents, and then everything above that is basically $4. So we're talking about, after you've sold off all the bulk, you're almost making 80 to 100% margins. Now, don't get me wrong, there's going to be shipping and fees that are included, right? But regardless of that, you have the additional 99-cent shipping with this included, under $5 if you sell. Well, I don't have to break down the math, but the moral of the story, or the point that I'm making with this, is that Silver Tempest packs are going for a premium right now of upwards of $4. You're getting Silver Tempest packs included in this. You're getting an absolute crack ton of value in bulk included in this. And I said $8 as a average, but if I'm being completely honest, that's an extremely conservative average when you do the math on that, right? Because if you hit a Kirlia, and let's say you hit a Rapidash, right? That right there is $6. If you hit an Archeops and a Rapidash, that's $3.50. And then you're getting about an additional $5 in bulk there. If you hit 2 Archeopses, that's $5 there. If you hit 2 Sunkerns, obviously that's, $1.50. So that's where, if you get unlucky, you hit 2 of the wrong promos. But at the end of the day, if you actually look at like the average, you're, statistically speaking, actually closer to getting $5 to $6 in value just out of the promo. So I just wanted to undershoot the value on this, just so that you can understand that, hey, even if you crap out of luck, right, and you get 2 Sunkerns or you get 2 Rapidashes, you can still get roughly on average an additional $5 to $6 in bulk value because of some of the cards that are being included, right? And so it's just crazy to think about it, because everyone looks at this item and they say build in Battle Stadium, and they look and they say, why would anyone want to build in Battle Stadium? No one cares about build in Battle Stadiums. The pack per price value sucks. But when you have places like TCG Stadium offering them for this price, I mean, we're talking, guys, wholesale, like I said, $38 to $40. One of my distributors, I don't know why I'm air quoting that, but one of my distributors, they recently are doing a deal for Silver Tempest, and the deal is selling it for $36 a piece. So with their promo code that they're offering here, they're giving it to you at a better rate than what you can get currently at distro. So this is an insane deal. This is an insane opportunity to pick up right now. So if I were you, I'd pick up as much as you can, because I've just noticed a trend, and I'm gonna discuss about this in a video. The majority of opportunity right now in this market is not on sit and hold product. It's on breakdown product, because people are so focused on all of the sit and hold products, because sealed has just continued to rise, and the expectation is it's always going to keep going up, right? Because I mean, team up booster boxes are at 1,500. Wow, it's not going to 2,000. Why not? Like this is just the mentality people have, because they just see prices keep climbing. And hey, the trend is your friend until the end of the trend. So who am I to disagree with that? But if you're talking about quick flip opportunities, a lot of that right now is being found in broken down sealed product that has really good pack selections that people aren't aware of, or it has really good bulk that people aren't paying attention to the prices of because of the competitive market right now. So opportunity for these items, I feel like, is being specifically slept on. I know I mentioned these other two because I do like them, but I really wanted to pump up this item a little bit because I'm extremely high on this item. And how do I know I'm extremely high on this item? Because in the past 2 months, I've spent about $50,000 in just Silver Tempest Build and Battle Stadiums. Yes, I've spent $50,000 in Build and Battle Stadiums over the past 2 months, so I am very much putting my money where my mouth is, and for those people in the wholesale program, they're very much aware of this. So they know how much of this I've been purchasing. But as far as it goes, that is all for today's video. Hopefully you guys did find this informative. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you want to enter into our weekly giveaways. Outside of that, though, if you want to be a part of the community or check out our opportunities, links down in the description below. Two in particular, Patreon. If we have any open spots left, always make sure to check every day, because it's usually sold out. But if it is open, always want to jump on it to get access to wholesale product for what is available for Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, and more. But aside of that, stay up to date on all things Pokemon USA, be a part of the community. Discord link is down in the description below also. But that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until then, I will see you all on Thursday. Peace.